Good evening. Good evening. Thank you. Good to see actual people tonight. Last week, I performed for a bunch of mannequins in the White Spring. Best audience I ever had. Finally, nobody walked out. I tell you, folks, life in Appalachia, it's rough. Rough, I tell you. Every day's a miracle. A miracle I haven't blown myself up trying to microwave soup. I get no consideration. I woke up this morning, checked the mirror, and I swear I looked more irradiated than yesterday. My Geiger counter goes off, and it's not because it's radiation. It just didn't want to look at me. I was ugly. Ugly as a kid, I tell you. My parents hung a wind chime over my crib to distract the visitors. Now, I don't even get that. No consideration. I went to the doctor last week. Lousy doctor. I told him my bones hurt. Every bone. He said, "You ever tried not having bones?" Then he charges me 80 caps for advice. I said, "Doc, that's robbery." He says, "That's health care." No consideration. I asked him if my heart was strong enough for romance. He goes, "Not with your track record." I said, "What's wrong with my track record?" He said, "You brought me a coupon." Then he tells me to walk 5 miles a day for 2 weeks. I call him back. "Doc, I'm 70 miles from home." No consideration. I'm trying to date again. Terrible idea. Dating in Appalachia is like trying to kiss someone while being shot at. You never know what's going to explode first. I met a ghoul lady. Gorgeous. In a I survived the bombs kind of a way. She said she wanted someone who's going to be seasoned. I told her, "Trust me, I'm seasoned. I taste like disappointment." She asked me what my rat count was. I said, "Enough to glow if you squint." She said she wanted someone who glows without squinting. Not even the ghouls. No consideration. I even tried robot dating. Oh, Mr. Handy, he scanned me and says, "Analysis. Optimal partner not found." I said, "Buddy, you haven't even seen me shirtless." He goes, "Response updated. Definitely not found." No consideration. Then I met this Mothman chick. Lovely girl. Very stab happy. She said she's into ritual bonding. I thought she meant holding hands. She hands me a dagger and says, "Cut something you love." I said, "Lady, all I love is my self-esteem, and that's barely holding on." She walked away, very disappointed. You know, no consideration. Even my dog treats me bad. He barks at the door. I open it. He runs the other way. He wants me to leave. I tried to teach him how to play dead. He said, "Why bother? You're doing it emotionally." I bought him this little bed. He sleeps in mine. Says it's warmer. I said, "Because of the radiation?" He says, "Because you cry yourself to sleep." I'll tell you, folks, no consideration. I tried getting a job in Watoga. Robots everywhere. I applied for security. They asked if I could lift 200 pounds. I said, "Emotional or physical?" They said either. I felt both. Then I went to Waste Springs, tried to do maintenance. First day, they asked me to fix a Mr. Handy. I said, "But sir, I don't know how." He said, "Have you tried giving up?" No consideration. I tried to eat healthy now. I bought a salad from a raider. That was my first mistake. The salad had teeth. Teeth. I said, "Is this safe?" He said, "It's safer than most of my exes." Still, no consideration. Last week was rough. My water purifier exploded. Then my roof collapsed. Then a scorched beast took my lunch. You ever had a scorched beast take your sandwich? I didn't even have a good sandwich. It had more mold than meat. Even a scorched beast spit it out. No consideration anyway. Finally, I get a good date. Beautiful woman from Flatwoods. Great smile. Great laugh. Only 3 visible mutations. We talk for hours. Talk. Laugh. I think, "Rusty, you did it." Then she leans in and whispers, "I haven't felt this kind of spark in years. And I'm ready, folks. I'm ready." Then she says, "Actually, I felt it yesterday with my neighbor." But you're close." Close? I didn't even run her up. I was the practice round. But hey, I'm still out here, still swinging, still trying. Appalachia's a tough place for a guy like me. But if you see Rusty Mulligan wandering the ways with flowers in his hand and hope in his eyes, give him a little consideration.